Up YouTube, how are we doing? All my super subscribers on YouTube Shorts, how are you diddling? How are you doing on this fine Sunday evening? It's great to be back on YouTube Shorts live in the studio with, you guessed it, look at that bad boy. It's in the house, the 1 million plaque, we've got it here. Thanks to Rick who makes these. What a legend. And a lot of you freak out in the video where I drop it. Do not worry, the pillows that were around that set at the time. We're on a brand new device. I'm on my new iPhone, which is cool. Never had an iPhone, so I finally joined Team iPhone. I've been an Android all my life, and now I've gone Team iPhone. We're seeing how it's going. Can I just say, they're both as brilliant as each other. They're all as good. They're all good. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You could be a Sony. You could be an Ericsson. You could be a Nokia. Big up the Nokia 3310s, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But yeah, I do get, though, the camera on this bad boy is awesome. So I hope I'm coming off a bit clearer. Hope you can see me a lot more. Yeah, also, I've got this from Next the other day on a bargain deal. I want to know in the comments what we're thinking. My wife picked it. What do you think? It's quite good for spring. It's quite nice. It's quite fluffy. It's quite nice. I just want to know what people think because I might use it in a sketch. So it's just, just keeping it fresh, going for new looks, new look in the studio, a little light, trying to make it all nice and new for you. It's great. She has great taste. Obviously, she has great taste. What were we going to say? And did you all enjoy my daughter and my wife both featuring in one of my latest videos? Can I just say the comments have been really positive and lovely. I think my family are always a bit like being in the videos. Like for me, I can take it. As everyone knows, I got a funny tooth, which I am going to get sorted out soon. I've always had that. It's a football injury, elbow to the face, push the tooth back. But obviously, when my family comes to on the shows, doing the TikToks and the YouTube Shorts, and they're on there, I can't stop those comments. But the comments have been really lovely, and I just want to say thank you. Just quite nice, quite refreshing, isn't it? My wife got described as looking like Adele. I don't think she's going to argue that. Adele is absolutely smoking hot. So is my wife. So there you go. But yeah, I absolutely love doing that video. So thank you so much, YouTube Shorts, for such kind comments. Guys, also, what can I say? Thank you so much for all the views, and thank you again for all the amazing subscribers. We are on 1.24, and just put a video up tonight, and it made me want to come live and say hello to everyone, and come on here and go, right, got to come on to YouTube Shorts live and say hello, because it sparked a conversation online. It is going a bit virally. What things really tick your teachers off, which are just a bit ridiculous? What do they get most angry about? Like, we're talking small things. It could be glue sticks without the lid on. CC Productions is in the house and just dropped us £5. Oh my days. Thank you so much for the £4.99. That is incredibly kind of you. You don't have to do that. This isn't a gifting channel. But if you do that, we appreciate it so much. Tom Harry with £2 there. Thank you so much. Mrs. My teacher tells us off for coughing. Oh my days. Can we just big up to two people there? CC Productions say, hey dude, I love your clothes. And by the way, the teacher that makes me angry are the ones that don't let you go to the bathroom. Totally with you. I don't get it. I really don't understand it. Personally, I think people should be able to go to the toilet. If they're going a lot in a lesson, I'd make a massive note about it. Speak to them at the end on their own with maybe a teacher assistant obviously in the room, and have a talk about it and say, like, is there something medically we need to know, or why were we doing that? Are we avoiding stuff? The work, things like that. Groups of students going to the toilet, yeah, no, I'm against that. Totally against that. I think any teacher would be. I think we're not stupid. We're a bit sus there, innit? But yeah, I don't get it. I'm a SEND teacher. There's no way I'd stop a student with special educational needs not going to the toilet. But it's a big thing in schools, isn't it? It's a massive thing. So yeah, what things annoy you? And we had quite a few of you just chucking in some things. CC Productions was saying that. And also we had someone there as well who was saying what they felt. I'm just going to go back to it because I don't want to miss things, especially when people... Tom Harry said, my teacher tells us off for coughing. Not in SATs. Yeah, don't do that. I think he meant A. So what things do your teachers do? I am going to read the comments now really, really carefully. So what things do your teachers get super angry about? So I gave an example, glue sticks, like the prick sticks, other glue sticks are available. Where you don't put the glue stick lids on so they dry out. That generally is a thing for any teacher. But what things do your teachers just get absolutely angry about? And if you don't know what I'm going on about here, check out my latest YouTube short. It's just gone up right here, right now. I think the date is Sunday. Is it 17th today? Sunday the 17th. And is it the 17th? Checking. Yeah, Sunday the 17th. It's just gone live now. It's that one. And it's la la, like that one. La la, that one. So go check it out and you will see what I mean. 3 things which they don't normally kick off about and you think they should do, but one they just really go off about. Why? Do your teachers do it? Let's read the comments. Enough me talking. My teacher shouts at for no reason. Oh, I've got a need to know why. There's got to be a reason. What else are we saying? My teacher gets angry like over the top My teacher gets angry like over the top angry when I talk, but like crazy angry. So when you're talking, like interrupting them, yeah, they get wound up. The thing is, all day there'd been someone else doing that, and then you just were that last straw. When we asked to go to the bathroom after lunch, it does. It's like, what was lunch for? But then if we've all had lunch, had a drink, and then you played, and you come in, and the room temperatures are different. Room temperatures can actually make you want to go to the toilet. Am I right? Or am I wrong? And I have a thing where I'm in warm, and then I'll go outside in the cold, and I'm like, oh, I need the toilet. And that's bad. So I always tell myself, I'm really sorry, I've got to go to the bathroom. It happens. But yeah, it's a trigger. It is a trigger. What makes my teacher angry is when the students refuse to remove jewellery. Yes. Oh, do you know what? That is in it. Oh, I'm back. I lost that for a second. I was screenshotting. There you go. New phone. Learning to screenshot. Hope I'm back in the room now. Hope I'm back in the room. Am I in the room? Yes, we're back in the room. Going to the toilet more than one time. Yeah, toilets get mentioned a lot, isn't it? When we put funny names on Kahoots. Oh, really? I like funny names on Kahoots. I've never had a problem with that one. The more inventive, though. I mean, Amanda Hug and Kiss is up there. Without being super rude. And you know what I mean. You know what I mean. That is what you thought is what I'm thinking. That. I've seen it. I don't delete them. I've seen it. I tell them, keep it fresh, boys. Keep it fresh, girls. I've seen that before. Come on. We're better than that. I'm definitely doing a part 2 for this because you guys are sneezing. What kind of teacher goes mad for sneezing? I love it, but I'm a bit worried about it. Steve, did you just sneeze in my class? Did you just sneeze in my class? How dare you? How dare you? Right, where were we? God, the stream is crazy. 273 of you chatting away. My teacher gets angry when you say, can I go to the bathroom when you... what? When you go... Oh, really? Oh, I can't say that out loud, but I get what you're saying. Monkey D Gaming. What makes my teacher angry is eating gum in class, even though she told us stop a trillion of times. To be honest, my class is boring. That's why we are... right. Yeah, you guys have all like hit lockerheads there, haven't you? You all come to an end of each other. That's that time of year in Easter as well, where some of the students have had enough. They're ready to move on to that next year. Some of the teachers have kind of like run out of that steam of ideas in which to like engage and like keep the behaviours right. It can get really tricky, and it's like, wish we could transition on. There's so many of my students who I think actually should move on now because they've reached a peak. They've hit the most they can at the course, and it's like, we need to move on. So as a teacher, I have to keep that fresh. We have to keep the behaviour standard, and we have to keep things good for them as well. But yeah, it's tricky. It's like being on a TV show. It's like, yeah, I've seen that rerun. I get this with YouTube Shop. Some of you are like, oh, the OGs know he's done that before. Yes, but with a different sound. Yes, but with a different take. I try and keep it fresh. It's like I was talking to YouTube the other day, and they're saying like everything's been done, so you've got to try new things, new ways of doing it. It's just who can do it better. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. What are we saying? Unknown, and then it says werewolf. So we do know you are. Story. I was on my period, and I asked my teacher, female, for a pad, and she made a big deal of it. Oh, see things like that. I cannot stand that. Keep it low key. Teacher be like, yeah. No problem, there you go. No problem, there you go. Do you need some time? Off you go. Never make a deal. When I've got students coming in late, never make a deal about it. Talk to them like for a second before they come in, say, oh, just wait outside, or after. I cannot stand when you see a student walk in and everyone makes a massive, put them on a platform, and what do you guys do? You scream and shout back, and then you have an argument. The teacher's like, why are they arguing me? And like, well, because you just put them on the spot. Totally with you. I hate that. I wish they think they'd be more discreet as well. I don't know why. looking snazzy, by the way. My geography teacher, yeah, well, it's history teacher. Look, Catherine. A lot of people are liking the what we're calling it, a shacket.
Yeah.
Shacket. I feel like I'm a lumberjack. How you doing? All right, all right, all right. How you doing, y'all? How you doing? Matthew McConaughey. Catherine told me not to do that impression today. Why don't you like me doing that? She didn't like it. I swear she likes that kind of accent, but there we go. Looking snazzy. My geography teacher goes absolutely mad if you have your how long lived. I once did it as a joke and he got really angry. Why would he? Why? It's the things teachers go. The one thing that annoys me, and my students, if they're watching, they know this, right? I'm going to tell you guys honestly, what you guys do that really winds me up is this. I've got students who'll pack their phones, their money, their cards, their magazines, their Nintendo Switches, other consoles are available, other handhelds are available, but not a pen. That flips me. I go mad. I literally go like, why? But you've bought everything else, but not that. Why do you guys do that? I ain't got a pen. Yeah, but you've got everything else there. You got the kitchen flipping sink over there, but not a flipping pen. Don't even bother asking for a pencil or protractor if you're doing maths. So you know who you are. Someone peed themselves because they didn't get to see. I hate that. Not letting people go to the toilet. How embarrassing for everyone. My English teacher gets mad when anyone puts their hand up. It's all about bathrooms today, and she gives isolation for anyone who puts their hand up. Really? Some of you got some strict teachers out there. What school am I working at? I think I'm pretty light on my students. I'm going to give out detentions now when they put their hand up. I just can't believe some of these stories. It's shocking, aren't they? People drinking water in class. Nice. See, in England, in America, you don't have to worry about uniform, do you? You guys can wear lumberjack stuff. How are y'all doing? All right, all right, all right. But in England, we have to wear a uniform. And God forbid, in the middle of the summer, you dare take off your blazer because it's too hot. Oh, girls, yeah, put the blazer back on. You've got exams to do, and you need to look smart for the piece of paper. I mean, wear what you like up for exams. Wear the most you could wear. I don't care. Wear a slanket if it keeps you comfy and happy, and you can actually write the best you can. I mean, ask go to the bathroom. So it's number one here. Asking to go to the toilet seems to be the biggest trigger for lots of your teachers. Unreal. Using because at the I know what's a good one. Because and it was all a dream. Good one. These are good. I've definitely got to do a part 2. You guys have gone absolutely crazy in the comments since the video went up only about 3 hours ago. Sunday the 17th, go check it out. If you've seen it, it's there. You can see what I mean. It's what teachers see, students do, and not react. But when there's a few things that do trigger us. What else are we saying? My teacher hates it when we fiddle with stuff while he's reading to us. It's so annoying. And can I draw you for your YouTube channel, please? You can do a drawing of me. Fine, tag me in the video. I can't comment or like it because I'm a teacher. You have to be safe online. It can look very dodgy as well. But please know I acknowledge it. So if you were to come back on here after doing the thing and tag me in it, I would see it. And then when you come on here, you go, what do you think? And I would tell you, I think it's awesome. Or, yeah, it needs work. I would never say that because someone's taking their time to do a drawing. I always say to people who want to do drawings of me, which is really nice, make sure you've done your homework first. And have you done drawings of your family? Because they're far more important. Homework, family, and then do stuff like that for me. You know, if you've got that time, please, that's great. My teacher gets mad if one of the kids feels uncomfortable changing around others. That's a big one again, you see. Yeah, I'd find like a little private part for them to go to so they'd feel safe. Yeah, I get that. You want everyone to feel comfortable. When we don't know the answer to a problem, when a teacher's, trust me, when a teacher's asked you so many, like gone through it, and then you go, what are we doing? You're like, oh, I'm gonna get them. No, you're not allowed to do that anymore. Yeah. When the boys say in it, oh yeah, use proper English, boys. In it though, in it, Catherine Tate style. My Ella teacher gets mad if someone brings water to class. Why is water? It's clear water. It's not sticky. I get it. It's like Coca-Cola, Pepsi, other Coca-Cola brands are available. Coke brands are available. Fanta, they're all sticky, aren't they? They're sticky. So yeah, water. What's wrong with water? It dries. unknown, but then later on they put bracket the werewolf, so we know you're a werewolf, so you're not that unknown. We were covering the Holocaust recently, and someone made a comment. You can't joke about this. The kid has said, "I wish this had never happened, bro." Right? Yeah, I mean, I would, as a teacher, I'd be like, I don't think it's the time to make a joke. So you have to keep that, because someone's going to take it further. There's always someone who has to ruin it. My teacher gets mad when we don't have a pencil, and they're right to. But someone bought a VR headset to algebra, and the teacher was fine with it. Did they really? Well, they were fine with that. See, I'd go mental. I'd be like, so you bought a VR head kit, you bought a flipping VR head kit, but not a pencil? And it's amazing that you guys know to pack that and charge it. And then the backup chargers, that's my favourite. I had a student who bought a phone, everything, the kitchen sink. It was the phone and the backup charger, but not a pencil. Wow, unreal. But you should supply these for us. I do. I supply pens and pencils. The little beggars chew them, throw them, bin them, but never put them in a bag. Oh, no. Nothing. You can tell you tell what triggers me, pens. My teacher gets mad when someone puts their head down during class. It's like, why? As long as they're doing work, just go over and see how they are. My teacher gives after school, if you breathe too loud but lets this one kid eat Skittles in class, but no one else, or she'll ring up. So the kid eating Skittles could be something medical. It sounds ridiculous. I'm guessing to do with like things like diabetes. Who knows? Sugar levels. Who knows? So I wouldn't go down that path too much of pushing it. There's no way that kid is getting away with that. There's a definite reason they're allowed to eat Skittles. I'm guessing it's that. I might be wrong. I'm trying to think of other reasons why. If you know why, say in the comments why that child would be allowed to have Skittles in class, but no one else is. There's only one diabetes. Yes, my wife's just said the same thing. It's got to be something to do with diabetes or something medical. In the last year, and everyone's like, now everyone's streaming in the chat, because they've got dirt on the teacher, they throw him with the PE teacher. It's like, there's a bribery reason. Yes, that could be it. In the last year of school, everyone was required to wear a blazer over a shirt and or jumper. I was excused due to extracurricular activities, and a teacher wasn't happy with this agreement I had. What you gonna do? I got a note, baby. I got a hall pass. I can take this blazer off. It don't matter if it's 35 degrees. Sorry for the accent. My teacher got really mad that I bought my water to class. What's with the water to class? It wasn't flavoured, but when I drink it, gets flavoured because it's you're talking about like other brands are available, like things like Air Up ones or ones that have a flavour at the top of the thing. Yeah. I think they're brilliant. Like any of those things where you're getting children to drink pure water just because it's the flavour, I think it's clever, and you've got to salute that. Who'd have thought water bottles would actually have water again? For me, it used to be squash. Squash in England is like a high juice quantity, and you only pour a little bit in, especially if it says like quadruple or double, and then add water. It flavours the water. In America, you don't have squash. That is weird. Like no Robinson's Fruit Shoot, no other brands are available. Like, no squash. What's with that? Okay. I'm looking for other ones that don't say about the toilet. I lost my headphones once, and my maths teacher gave me her daughter's old ones, and my friend started going like, now we know you're the favourite. That's interesting. Now, as a teacher, I think it's lovely that your teacher did that. I personally would not have done that because of what that looks like. And I'm sure there's nothing there at all, but that you have to be very careful with. Teachers giving out things like that is really fine line. Now, unless the teacher has checked in with their head of area and they've told people they've done that, and your parents, that's okay. I think that's okay. However, it doesn't look good for you, though. It's like all your friends are like, oh, now you get them. So maybe you're working really well in class, you're doing homework, setting a good example, and everyone wants to reward. You know, schools like to reward behaviours and attendance, don't they? Maybe they were on that line, so maybe you're doing well on that. But yeah, fine line. You've got to be really careful because of those kind of comments. You've got to be really careful. Whenever I do treats to my students, so we went out to a place called Wyndham, and in Wyndham there's this really lovely bakery. And in the bakery, I'm aware that some of my students don't have enough money or haven't got all the money. So I got a load of donuts for all of them. I just bought a load of donuts for all of them. And it was out of the money that they had raised doing an enterprise activity. So it wasn't even out of my pocket. So all of that is legit. You can do that. And donuts are like, in England, I think from this place, are probably like 95p. So that's okay. Headphones, though, no. I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done that. When we misbehave, so already I can understand why your teacher's angry because you've just put when I misbehave. In a cover substitute lesson, see, this is two strikes. This is why your teacher's getting mad. So that's two reasons. I'm already like, yeah. The teacher gets more mad if we misbehave, even worse in a regular lesson. What if we misbehave even in a regular lesson? Yeah, I mean, your teacher. There's a thing about teachers getting like crazy because you're like you're representing them. So when you misbehave for a substitute teacher, what a lot of people don't realise is you're the reflection of that teacher. That sub is like, so this is how you run your class. Like you let your class speak to you like that. They sit like that. They throw stuff. They argue. They don't do the work. You allow that, and it's like, no. So why is that happening? So you have to be very careful. Substitute teachers, man, they all talk as well, and they all report back to the head. But yeah, my teacher gets angry when we don't write the date on a piece of paper. That is a big one. That is a big one. When we finish our essay or assignment too fast. Yes, what's with that? What is with that? I'm just going through some of your comments. My teacher gets angry when we don't write. Yes, this one I loved. That is a trigger, 100%. When you don't write the date and your name. Ooh, why? I mean, you've worked so hard. Put your name on it. Own it. What else are we saying? These are great. This is great chat tonight. When we spill water on the floor, he made one of our students. No, he did not. No, I can't believe this. Ash, no way your teacher made a student do that. No, I don't believe that. Absolutely not. In the Victorian times, maybe, but not now. No way. No way. I can't believe it. Oh, crazy. Where were we? Oh, hilarious. I recently asked why my teacher sent someone outside because I didn't think they were misbehaving. I got sent outside with them. Oh, crazy. You stood up for a student. Never. Because what you were doing there is you were like attacking the authority of the other person. My teacher gets mad when we sit sideways in a seat, even if we're still facing front. Yep. It's the 4 legs, man. It's the 4 legs. You guys are giving me some good material on this. I'm going to have to thank all of you. All my YouTube live short peeps right now. Thank you so much because this is golden stuff that you're reminding me about. Like, what are you doing there? Why are you on 4 legs? Why are you on 2 legs? Come on. My teacher gets mad when we click the pens. Oh, the click and pen thing. See, as a SEND teacher, that's a norm. You get used to that. That's like white noise. Click, 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 click. You get used to it. I think excessively, you're like, whoa, okay, I'll get another fidget toy for you. But so mad and tells us to sit on the animal carpet. So we line up and go to the reception. Oh, my God. That teacher. When you're in year 6 and they make you sit in year R and year 1. And they're like, I'm sorry, miss, but Frankie is going to be sitting with... Oh, man, that's such good material. I've got to do it. POV is sent to reception because you've been misbehaving. That's a... Can you remember that one, Catherine, please? I've got a pen on me. The thing that I've just got here, great idea for YouTube Shorts, is POV when a year 6 is sent to reception for the being badly behaved. That happens all the time. Right, guys, in the chat, just help me out here because actually, if you don't have... Has it ever happened to you where your teacher said you're so badly behaved? I just want a raised hand on here, raised hand. You've been so badly behaved, you have to go with the reception kids to learn how to behave. Put your hand up if that's happened to you or a friend. Otherwise, I won't do it. If you generally have never heard that before, I'm not going to make the video because it's not going to be relatable. So that's actually a really good point. Has that ever happened to you where you're the higher tier school area and they've put you in the lower bit? We've got a yes from Cora. Cora, flipping dyslexia there. Jesus, everything. Thank you so much for that one. Ashley is saying yes. Yes, Ashy. 2020 green. I'm seeing about 3 or 4 of you say so. Ian, yeah, thank you. Paris, Benny, thank you guys. So there's quite a few of you who've seen it. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. My teacher gets angry when I sit there and do nothing and just stare at the board, and then he says, "Are you daydreaming?" It's a big one. It's a form of not doing work, isn't it? It's a form. I think for me, it's finding out why you're doing that. Are you not sleeping well? Is the lesson not inspiring you? Have you understood things? Do you need someone to write for you? Is everything okay up here, like mentally? Are you all right? So there's lots of things. You'll be very careful with daydreaming. 9 times out of 10 for my guys, it's because they were playing Call of Duty the night before or FIFA or just on YouTube, TikTok, whatever. So I'm like, I'm not so good about it. I'm like, I know what you've been doing. And they smirk. They go, did you play COD? I'm like, maybe. I'm like, then you can like get going with your work. Okay, yeah. Do you want to just like write stuff down? Yeah, okay, yeah. So like, get a pen, yeah, and a bit of paper, and get your flipping head up and start writing stuff, little dude. Yeah, okay. Yeah, where's my money, Brian? Sorry. They always say, I've seen one's behaviour. Yeah, that's a good one. POV, a year 5 getting ready for high school. A POV of year 5. Year 5? It's year 7, isn't it? God, year 5. That sounds like a middle school thing that you'd go through. I fell asleep at class. I got banned from school 3 weeks because it was not my first time. Ouch. Why did 3 weeks? That's a long sleep. 3 weeks? That seems an excessive punishment for sleeping in class. That doesn't sound like a proactive thing to do. I don't get schools, man. Some schools are just so crazy. We'd never do it at my school. We'd be like pulling you to one side and go, this happened again. Do we need to see a doctor? Do we need to speak to family? We'll get you on a behaviour agreement. Definitely would not kick you out of school for 3 weeks. That is not accomplishing anything. It seems a really over-the-top thing. I feel like other things went down. One time in 3rd grade, this must be America. One time in 3rd grade, I think, I had a witch. I had a witch of a teacher. Oh, I had a witch of a teacher. I was just developing, I'm not going to make fun now because you put something serious in it. I was just developing anxiety and ADHD, and she knew, but said her behavior problems are distracting. Oh, flip it out. See, again, not being a good SEND teacher, I'd have picked up on that. I would never have said that. See, did you see there? I was like not making fun of what you were writing. I was trying to make it because you're American, but I thought, no, you put something quite deep there, so I'm not going to go, see, sensitivity. I should have carried on with the accent, I think. My teacher gets angry when I zone out thinking about the Hunger Games or something. She says, Ash, and it gets into my face. I hate that. Never get into a student's face. Asking if I need help with anything. Why are you thinking of the Hunger Games, though? I mean, that's a story from like a good decade ago. Great book, though. And good and a movie franchise. POV, the kids chant to you to do the gritty. Do the gritty. That hasn't happened at my school. I mean, to dab now, which is, 2018, is sinful. I do that to one of my students. So when we have like tours from other schools, I introduce myself with my actual students there now and go, yeah, I'm pretty hip. I'm down with the kids. Nice to meet you. My students just to go, oh. Like right now, some of you going, please don't. Sue. I do that one as well. I go, oh yeah, I'm like really excitable. High five. So you're going to come onto my course next year? They go, yeah, that sounds great. I went, okay, cool. Sue. I do it all wrong. And it's so cringe. I like doing the cringe stuff. It's never bothered me, but it bothers them. So when I know it bothers other people, I think, I've got to keep doing it now. When you hit 36, you become very comfortable in your skin. And if you're comfortable now in your skin and you're not 30, you're much younger, you are doing really well. Keep going. People are going to love you. It's cool. Just not caring what other people think. It's an amazing feeling. Oh, whoa. Chat just went crazy. I was sitting in maths class and the head of year 8 came to the next door class and you could hear it from 2 class away. I love that. When you can hear another class. There's nothing better when you're in school and you hear another class getting absolutely rinsed, and you're like a door away. You're like, miss, sorry, miss. Even the teacher's like, shh, shh, everyone shut up. Shut up. I've been wanting to hear this for weeks. Shush. Which class is it? It's Mr. Daniels. It's Mr. Daniels. Which year group? Year 7. Oh, yes. Is it that one? Yeah. Yeah. Misha's getting told off. Misha, she's been, it's going to happen. I knew it's going to happen to Misha. Misha and who? Philip. Misha and Philip. Yes. I mean, yeah, good. And you're all listening in. Love it. Love it. And at break time, like, God, do you hear about Misha and Philip? They got in so much trouble. And the rest of the class. Anyway, oof, my science teacher gets really mad if you yawn and says, drawing attention to ourselves for yawning. Right, there's 2 types of kids who yawn in my class. One is rude and one is completely innocent. This is the innocent one. This is the rude one, and you know who you are. You know who you are. These people. Oh my God, this is boring. Like, dude, just no. Can you imagine if we did that when you guys were standing there doing one of your reports? Like, okay, today I'm going to be telling you about longshore drift. Teacher at the back. Oh, God, this is boring. It'll crush you. Unknown, but we do know who you are because you've put unknown again and you're a werewolf. Another 3rd grade story. The same teacher. I'm not a fan of your teacher. The same teacher made me go to recess because I was sticking up for a kid who was getting shoved into the path of a swing. The kid ended up going up. Wow, you're like my wife. My wife has a great story at school where she got involved in a fight at school for throwing a bottle at someone. I know. Like, there's a bigger story to it. Oh, it's a can. It's even worse. She threw a can and it had drink in it. That's really bad. She stopped them in their tracks. She stopped the bullies.
My friend got away.
Her friend got away. But my wife was suspended for at least a day.
I was isolated.
She was isolated. Wow. Big up the isolation crew. We've all been isolated.
The teacher I was isolated with said he'd done the same.
The teacher, see, that's bad. When a teacher says, well done, Catherine, I've done the same.
Because I was defending someone.
She was defending someone. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but that's her alibi, as we like to say. My teacher gets angry when we eat in class. I mean, for me, it's the ones who sneak food so badly. None of you are good at sneaking food. Can I just say no one in the history of students are good at sneaking food? It's a giveaway. Do you know what I mean? It's a giveaway. Crunchy, crunchy, crunchy. We can hear and see it. But I get annoyed when my students don't share. So there's a guy on my course who does it all the time. I'm just disappointed he didn't want to share. And now he's getting better. He's like, do you want one? I'm like, yeah, I do. Cheers, mate. Thank you. And then everyone's happy. Then it's not a big thing. Plus, if you let the student eat the food and they have to share it, guess what happens to all that food? It's gone. It's gone. But like, he had a load of Doritos or Pringles. They were gone quicker. Don't let one kid have it. Whole class, share it out. If I see it, we share it. So it's our motto. Polo's a good man. Any types of mints, soft mints, chewies, Skittles, they're shared out. You should never crack them open. In year 6, everyone used to sing the Smurf song. Right, okay. And my teacher would go so mad. See, again, never show that you're angry when they're going. Yeah, we know. So lecture everyone not to sing it like shouting. Someone sung it and she made it so mad. Yeah, and you miss break time. Teachers who let that happen means they have to stay in with you for break. I couldn't think of anything worse. I want a break from you lot. Story time. I'm a year 6 and a year 5 came up to me and asked what should they put on the high school list does. This needs an explanation, and also, do you have a tip? Tips for high school if you're going into year 7. I'm going to do a live on it, but I'm not going to do it now because it's quite a way away. You've also got your SATs coming up, so it's far more important to focus on SATs. They're not the big all and end all, by the way, but they're important for you. So I'm going to be doing a whole tips night not tonight because it's Sunday. But I'm going to do a tips night on year 6 to year 7 transition, what it's like at high school, real soon. It will probably be over the summer when you probably want to start thinking about it. So yeah, when your schools start doing transitions, which is normally like May, June, July time they do it. So the year 5s get to go sit on the benches and finally feel the power seething through their veins. POV teacher, kids drawing. I've never had a problem with kids drawing as long as they're listening. Never had a problem with that. I think it's a really good thing to do. My teacher got mad at me for twisting my ankle playing footy. Okay, I don't understand why. He made me play for another 40 minutes. Oh yeah, just run it off whilst they're limping. So I had a student who literally rolled their ankle a few weeks ago. We were walking, so I was like, right, we need to go back. That's it. We can't carry on walking. It's not fair. I had a trip the next day, so I had to walk around on a swollen ankle for the trip. See, that's just pointless. I just said, right, you've twisted your ankle, put your foot up, let's ice it, keep it raised, and that probably healed better over the night. Unknown, werewolf, but you're not unknown because you're a werewolf. Yet another story. There's a reputation with this teacher. I went up because I was not feeling well, and she said, and I quote, "You have said this every day for an entire week. You're such a liar." I threw up on her. Yeah. See, right, that's good. I like the ending. That was a good ending. I like that boulder. Sorry. It just reminded me of saying that. I do like that ending. Yeah. When they think you're faking it, you're like, bleh. Right, there's your evidence. I'm off. See you in 3 days. Teach Tommy. Nicholas, I remember once one of my teachers got mad at me for no reason during class. No reason. I never can understand. Right, okay. For you think there's no reason, but there was a reason. And had me be in the hallway until class was over. I don't know why, because it was so long. So they just there are some students when they walk into my class, just by the look of them, I think this is gonna kick off. No, you out. What? I didn't even do anything. Just go. I can't, not today. Such a thing. I can't believe I'm telling you this. That is a thing. There must be. I didn't know. You didn't know I was British? No, I'm not. I'm American, man. Like, I'm just putting on a British accent. How you doing? Guys, thank you for joining this YouTube Shorts live. My name's Lumberjack Steve. How are you? Great to have you. I'm from Oklahoma, but now I live in Westchester, which is like near New York. So yeah, how you doing, guys? Right, kids in the first grade walking in the corridor. Yeah, like what? One of my friends, for some reason, decided to do like a speed run to get removed, and it was like 3 minutes. Welsh, crazy, like that's crazy. Back to British, back to do go to work don't do go to school tomorrow, right? Your accent. What is bad in my accent? Come at me. Your accents are amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you, boy.
There you go. So yeah, my accents there are a bit crazy. Stop. I can't with the accent. Sorry, Maya. I will stop. I believe Maya likes cats. Some of you have such great. I just love some of the the handle names on here. See, back in the day, it'd be like, yeah, no. To be fair, I used to have it. One of my names was like, what was it? Oh, I can't actually say what it was because it used to used to offend people, but it wasn't meant to offend at all. I can't even tell you the story of this because it would be like, whoa, and it wasn't anything bad. It wasn't ever, but then I didn't think, oh yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I can see why that's seen that way, but it wasn't meant in that way. So there we go. But there you go. Anyway, name a car for an edit. Mazda MX-5, a Mark II. I believe it's from the 90s. Any colour you like, preferably blue or red. There you go. Love a soft top Mazda. You cannot beat a soft top Mazda. Sure, you can with most soft tops, but something about a Mazda MX-5 soft top Mark II. Ooh, yeah, boy. That's my dream car, by the way. That's what we call my midlife crisis. I think my wife knows I've always wanted one. It's something I definitely want, but it'll never happen. We've got kids. You can't get kids in a Mazda MX-5 soft top. Our English teacher, right, I've got to go because we're nearly at the 40th mark. So this last one from Leah. Our English teacher heard us say duality and didn't know what it meant. So he looked it up and he showed images on the screen and he told us to get class. By the way, I love you. Oh my God. See, the beauty, and this is a great way of ending this live. The wonderful thing about being a teacher who's on TikTok, who's on Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts, is I keep an eye on all the trends. And the mewing thing, literally, guys, sort yourselves out if you're doing the mewing thing. Because from what I gather, and tell me if I'm wrong, because I went on a few videos to research more, and it came from people of this age group, right? Mewing is basically the whole point of working the jawline to get a better jawline, like that. And I understand how you do it, by the way, the tongue, the teeth, the lips, and the saliva. But the whole point, right, is that when a teacher asks you to read something, you actually have the audacity to do this. Like that is a trigger. If someone did that in my class, I'd be like, oh, you just gotta call your parents. So yeah, I love it. I don't have to research these things. I just go on TikTok, I go on YouTube Shorts, and I find the definition out, and the next day I make it so uncool because I go, dab, moo. They're like, no, you can't do that. I went, why not? I am now, because you're doing it and they don't do it anymore because it's uncool when the teachers do it. You guys, that's how we know how to get you. Oh, we can't do it now. Now the teacher's doing it. There we go. Sorry, I'm off. It's been great chatting to you guys. And thank you so much. It's been great feedback on the latest video. Sunday the 17th, so if you know what I'm talking about, it's the one what teachers see but don't react to. But when teachers do, there's some things that teachers do get triggered by. And you're like, what? Is it always that? So go check out my latest YouTube short video. You will see what I mean. Thank you so much. It's been lovely chatting to you all on this wonderful Sunday. And I'll see you again very soon for some more games. I'm trying to bring back some old classics I used to do on my other live shows. And one is Connect 4, which is actually quality because I'm here. You guys, the other colour, obviously. I'm red, you're yellow, red. Obviously, I'm yellow because of Norwich City. And then basically you just pick which slot is going to go down and whoever gets Connect 4. So it's pretty decent. Actually, it's quite an addictive game, especially when you get near the end, obviously. Right. I'll see you all later. Thank you so much. Hit the comments and the like, subscribe if you haven't already, but hit the comments. Let me know things your teachers get over the top about angry. And you're like, why? What have you got for me? See you later, guys. Oh, thank you, Rose. Thank you very much for that. I just saw that nip in there. Thank you very much. And on that note, thank you, Rose. Good night. Bye.